This news update is brought to you by This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, August 5th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Good evening. Former Prime Minister and St. Peter MP Owen Arthur took up a new seat in Parliament today. He took his place as an independent away from the opposition Barbados Labour Party and close to the government side. He sat at the end of the government benches, to be exact. Arthur's new seat in the House of Assembly comes 2 weeks after he resigned from the party he once led. At today's sitting, Parliament debated a resolution on the compulsory acquisition of the dilapidated Sam Lord's Castle. And Tourism Minister Richard Seeley revealed that government has a major restoration plan for the property. With funds secured from the Exim Bank, it will pump $200 million into a project that will see the former Sam Lord's Castle transformed into a 450-room resort. The aim is to have the family-oriented resort open its doors by 2018.
All things being equal, we think that with the town planning permission in place, the geotechnical studies having been done, there's no reason why mid-2015 we should not be able to get a start on this project, and it is figured it should take about 30 months to complete.
Seeley disclosed that government intends to have the completed property run by a professional hotel operator. And he says 3 brands, none of which he named, have already shown interest in taking over. Meantime, Arthur has given the resolution his full support, saying there was no denying that tourism is the lifeblood of the country.
There must be a national understanding by all Barbadians that Barbados has come to this juncture of its development as a more tourism-dependent economy than at any time in our history, and that what has to be done to make tourism successful must be done, because if we make Barbados tourism successful, we're going to make Barbados successful.
In other news, police are investigating a violent incident on a transport board bus at Halton, St. Philip. According to Police Public Relations Officer Inspector David Welch, there was a fight on board the vehicle. The bus was damaged during the incident. A lobby for peace. Residents of Richmond Gap are teaming up to launch a petition to press authorities to bring an end to the tension in the community, which has been rocked by violence recently. Last weekend, resident Chanel Marshall was shot by police after he allegedly pointed a firearm at an officer and fled. Last month, another resident was shot at the height of gun violence. The residents charged that they're being targeted by police, and they plan to send their petition to Acting Police Commissioner Tyrone Griffith and Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite. Well, this year's People's Monarch Imani today collected her $25,000 check for copying the title. The singer, whose real name is Faith Hoyt, secured the crown after gaining 64% of the vote with her soca hit Bacchanal Road. An elated Imani tells Barbados Today that the win is just the beginning of things to come in her musical career.
Next is some rest for like 2 days or so, and then after that I'm back to the studio and I'm off to Trinidad, I'm off to Boston and a couple other places, and that's the plan. And great music as well, more music for the people to enjoy.
Okay, $25,000. Everybody will be wondering, what will a young person do with $25,000?
I have no idea. I have made no plans. Right now, I'm just extremely happy that I made it.
Meantime, veteran band designer Gwyneth Squires is happy with her big win. She not only copped the Robert Weeks Award for Best Festival Designer, but also Large Band of the Year, Most Colourful Large Band, and Most Topical at yesterday's Grand Kadooment.
First, I want to say thank God for giving me health and strength. I went through a rough period this year due to the sponsorship, but I made it.
There's regional and international news after this short break. Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
On the regional scene now, no economic citizenship program will ever be implemented under the watch of Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. He's giving the program thumbs down, even as neighboring St. Lucia became the latest OECS country to express an interest in the initiative. The Prime Minister says in his country, citizenship is not a commodity for sale, and neither is the passport. He described the program as a superficial option, with a downside that outweighs whatever money may be collected. Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis and Dominica have already implemented economic citizenship programs. Internationally now, a second Ebola patient arrived in Atlanta today. Authorities are hoping that an experimental serum could help Nancy Wrightball fight the deadly virus. She arrived in the U.S. from Liberia just 2 days after her missionary colleague, Dr. Kent Brantley. The two are being treated at a special isolation unit at the Atlanta hospital with the experimental drug ZMapp. And on that note, we end our 6 p.m. Barbados Today update. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 7. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also like us on Facebook for all the latest news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a great evening.
This news update is brought to you by